This is the wonderful planet Earth, home to many beautiful sights, wildlife, and most importantly, us. However, it may not be as wonderful as it used to be. Today, plastic can be found everywhere on Earth, destroying our home and killing our wildlife, all because of us. Luckily, there is a solution to this big problem. That's right, biodegradable plastic, baby. Now, you may not know what this is, so please let me explain. Biodegradable plastic is a type of plastic designed to break down naturally in the environment through the actions of microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi just basically eating away at it. Unlike traditional plastics, which can last hundreds of years, biodegradable plastics decompose much faster under the right conditions. This is because they are made from natural polymers like cornstarch and potato starch, which resemble the organic materials microbes normally feed on. This allows bacteria and fungi to break them down with their enzymes and use them as food. Now I wanted to make some biodegradable plastic for myself, so I just went to Google and searched up a biodegradable plastic recipe. And this is what it gave me. So here's the montage of me cooking it up. As you can see, I stirred it until it looked like pudding, and then I just flattened it out on some parchment paper.
Hell no, man.
It didn't turn out that great. I began to think long and hard about a way to make the plastic less brittle and prevent it from cracking like this. And after extensive research, it finally came to me. I devised my own recipe using tapioca starch and chia powder. Now you may ask, why am I using these ingredients? You see, cornstarch is comprised of amylose, a straighter polymer which makes plastic more rigid and brittle. On the other hand, tapioca starch is rich in amylopectin, a branched polymer which gives it more flexibility. I decided to use chia powder because when it absorbs water, it forms a sticky gel made of polysaccharides. This gel fills in the spaces between the starch polymers, kind of like a glue, so the plastic sheet holds together instead of breaking apart. This is the recipe I use with tapioca starch and chia powder. And this is me actually cooking up the recipe. Unfortunately, I lost some of the footage, so you won't see all of the ingredients used in these videos here. The result was much better than before. There was no cracking, and it was much less brittle. So, in the end, the first recipe made a plastic that cracked and wasn't very strong. But after adjusting the ingredients, I came up with my own recipe using tapioca starch and chia powder. This version held together much better, was more flexible, and didn't break apart like the first one. And that's the final result of the experiment. Now that I've made two different plastics, I want to compare how each one degrades. I can do this just by placing them in some natural water. However, as I am making this video, they are still in the process of degrading. So, you're just gonna have to stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.